Hi guys, Master Coach 89 here for another games pickup video. Um, I went to Half Price Books. They've had all kinds of games for a while, retro games, PS2 games. They did have systems for a while, but they actually got rid of those a long while back ago. They sold most of them probably around Christmas time. But I've actually found a couple nice finds that I'm very excited about to add to my collection of games that I used to love to play when I was a teenager. So let's get started with a simple one. One of my favorite game series, a game that I used to own for the PlayStation 1, the Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Um, it's complete. It has the game and the manual. Um, Not a very rare game. At $8. I mean, I could probably find it a little cheaper. And I actually have this on my PlayStation 3 digital download. But for $8, it's one of my favorite game series. I want to own it. You know, physical copy. Alright, so another thing I got was the NES game with the Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. So that actually gives me 1, 2, and 3 of Super Mario Bros., which I'm excited about. And it came with a game sleeve, which I'm actually kind of wanting to get as many as I can, so my games don't get all dusty inside and stuff. $8. Another game I might be able to find a little cheaper somewhere, but this was actually cheaper than Roman Games, so I saved about $5 from compared to that. Alright, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to show you. I'm going to save the two best for last, because those are the ones I'm most excited about. And it being Half Price Books, I actually decided to buy a couple books. I was looking for Dragon Age books, because I found out they had books and stuff, but I couldn't find them. So I thought I would give these series a chance. The Forgotten Realms, Shadowdale, there's a little bit of glare. It's the Avatar trilogy, book 1. And also, I got a Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. And it's a untold story. It's took place between the movies The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi. It features Darth Vader, and he battles a villain as powerful and as evil as himself. I got both of these for $2, so that gives me a little something to read, which I probably won't read those. I'm gonna try, but that isn't what I was looking for, so I'm doubting I'm gonna try to. I like reading a little bit, so I might actually be interested in the Star Wars ones, because I heard the Star Wars books are pretty good. I don't really know which one to go first. I guess I'm gonna go with the one that's actually a better, starting off with the one that's not as valuable, but it's still, I'll just continue with it. Forgotten Realms, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. My friend Miller introduced me to this game back in the young days when I was a teenager. A pretty good RPG with, it's kind of I won't really call it a hack and slash game, but it is a hack and slash in a way. But it's still a pretty neat game. I remember glimpses of it. I don't remember a lot of it. I'm pretty sure we beat the first one and the second one together. I'm not sure. We played them in co-op. I never actually owned the game. He owned it. I would go over and we'd play it. A pretty good game, and I have the PlayStation 2, so I can play this one. And the one that I'm most excited about, $14.99, by the way, guys. I got this for $14.99. I see quite a few of them for about that price, and some of them sell for like $20, $25. So I felt like I snagged it at a good price. I'm not really positive. I could look into it more, but I'm pretty hyped about that game. It looks like they just recently bought it too, or they just recently repriced it. So, because it says the 19th of January. All right. Oh, and it's complete. It has the manual. And the game isn't in perfect condition, but I'm pretty sure it'll play. I've seen a lot worse than this. There's no deep scratches. It's a bunch of scratches, but no deep scratches, which is important. Okay, so the next one. This series, this trilogy, is one of my favorites, RPG wise, game wise. Maybe when I eventually do a top 10 all time games, this is going to be ranked in there, with the series included. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I don't have an Xbox right now, but I have an option. My friend offered to give me one that he don't have hookups. I told him I don't want to do that because they can actually be quite expensive. I might wait for a yard sale, look through some pawn shops, see if I can find one semi-cheap. Because, well, I'm sure I can find it cheap at some shops. But I'm not saying this is expensive because I know the hardware has issues, so I'm sure they've done a lot of work on the consoles they own there. But Roman Games sells them for $100, which honestly is a good deal. I know I can trust that's going to work, but I know I can find it cheaper if I look, and I'm not really willing to blow $100 on that system right now. But this, my friend Josh Baker introduced me to the first one, and when I played the first one, I got hooked. And when the second one came out, I was so hyped and excited. This is an amazing game. I know you guys heard reviews about it. It's complete. It has the manual too. The disc. And let's see what the disc looks like here. And once again, a lot of scratches, but nothing super deep. So I feel like this game would play. I'll be trying out the Baldur's Gate soon to actually see if it plays. But $29.99 for this. Online game stores, I see it selling for $40. Now I'm sure on eBay, if I find the right deal, I can get it cheaper. But it's just so hard to sneak through and buy this for cheaper than this. So I think, like I said, $40 is what I've been seeing. So I saved about $10 on it. It was recently bought or repriced the second of this month. So once again, I was super stoked to get this. And the casing for both of these games were actually in very good condition, which is awesome. It's really nice too. I mean, I could see a few marks from where people were right on top of the Star Wars one, but I wish I had more to talk about this game. But when I get an Xbox, I'll be talking about it. I can't remember a lot of it because I was so young, but just the story and the option of the choices you can make, kind of like Dragon Age. I mean, that's why Dragon Age resonates so much with me, because this game right here, the first one and the second one, just got me started in that type of RPG. I mean, I love turn-based stuff and everything, but this series opened up a lot for me for RPGs, and it's one of my all-time favorites. So I was super excited to find this game. It's winter right now. I can't do any yard selling, garage sales, finding stuff like that. And honestly, in this area, it might be a little hard to do, but I plan on doing that. I'm gonna start exploring pawn shops. I'm just ready. I'm ready to get the start. I got me a new little piece of not really equipment, but for storage for some controllers and some of the NES games and stuff. Eventually, I'll get a bookshelf and stuff like that for my collection. But I got my disc games I have just right on my TV stand. They're kind of lined up right now, and they fit because I don't have a lot. But I'm trying. It's in a spot where my desk goes for this laptop and my desktop. I don't have a monitor for my desktop, but I use my TV for that right now. But so it's kind of a little cramped in this area, but I kind of like it. And I don't. I plan on moving a couple things. But yeah. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2, man. I can't wait to play this again. Um, I'm sure if I get the cords, my friend will let me borrow his Xbox. I know, like he said, he would give it to me, but I don't do that, or I would at least give him some money for it. That's probably what I end up doing. But yeah, I mean, as long as it works, yeah. So I want to play this now so bad, but it, is it compatible with Xbox 360? That makes me wonder now. Um, but yeah, guys, that's it for now. That's what was it? Four, five, four games and two books. I also got my mom a record, Elvis record, but that's nothing worth mentioning right now. Or nothing worth talking about. But yeah. So recap. Metal Gear Solid VR missions, one of my favorite game series. Um, the NES, the Super Smash Bros. With the Duck Hunt game, and then Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Um, the last two I just mentioned, I'm really stoked to actually play. I'm probably going to hop on the 360 and see if this is backwards compatible in like 5 seconds after this. So, guys, I'll see you on the next one, and I hope it'll be soon. I'm loving doing this, just finding stuff that, I don't know what to say. But take it easy, guys.